Hey everyone, this is Fluxcat, and yeah, we got a little bit of a bad update and such. Not all the way. I mean, there is some good news with it, but yeah, we have to do a little bit of a talk here, and it's very much kind of sad to be honest. I really did not want to make this update. To be honest, but I feel like you know what, just get it over with. Let you guys know I don't want to write it anything, but this is actually a update to a situation that happened earlier this week. And, well, it's official. I can no longer, well, somewhat no longer use fucking StreamYard. Keyword somewhat, I'll explain. So, for those who are still coming into this developing crappy story of bullshit, apparently what ended up happening was StreamYard. If you guys know, I use StreamYard. And I'm still going to use it because there is some good news. The desktop part can still work, so don't worry. Five Nights of Anime on my second channel is not canceled. Or anything else also on the computer is not canceled if I can figure out something. But the rest of the stuff is. Mainly my live streams that involve my face and the capture card thing that I use for the Switch. So, yeah, long story short, I doubled down and checked to see if anything happened. And I really did. Like, what happened was I decided to use my recent stream, which actually went a little bit more smoothly, but that's because the game really wasn't, like, movable. Because I decided to test it out again on my Switch with a weird wafu game. No joke. If you think I'm joking, just go to my second channel. You know what I mean. And the weird thing is, it somewhat worked, but that's only because it was again a visual novel. It didn't have any much movement, so it was moving a little bit smoother than usual. But it still had that situation. And to quickly explain, I did have pictures to prove this. What happened was the internet signal is becoming weak. However, the weirdest part about that is the fact that the rest of the stuff is fine. Even around the internet, it's full blast. Now, I actually have no idea what the hell was going on, and I was still under debate of what the heck's going on. I still am, because just now, let me just go ahead and move this because I see this. I was literally just moving around the internet a little bit, and all its stuff. Actually, you know what, I'm not going to mess with it. I even unplugged it, and then all of a sudden, my internet wouldn't connect. I'm not saying it is the internet, because the weird thing is, it still is connecting. That was just probably because of malfunctioning stuff that I did to it, because I was doing a lot of things. I did everything during that stream to see if it was working or not. Like, I even one point unplugged it during the stream, my internet cable towards the computer, and see if that works. Which isn't a problem because StreamYard would do whatever it can to still keep the thing up and running. But the worst part was, it did not work. Long story short, shit hit the fan pretty bad. So, yeah, I have no idea what the hell is going on with that. Because the weird part is, I know it's definitely not the internet. Because, again, right now, I'm even seeing my brother's streaming. Because at the time of recording, my brother is streaming. By the way, P.S., that's another quick side note. Yes, he is streaming again. Thank God. And he is keeping his videos up this time. Thank God. So, we'll have to see what he puts up. He's still debating after what he does with Melee. Because we are both kind of done with Melee. But anyways, back to the point. Everything else is working fine. I mean, heck, even afterwards, the internet kind of, got kablooey because I had to unplug it and replug it multiple times, and it must have got confused. But other than that, it works fine. And the computer itself works fine with it because I can still go on other websites and da-da-da. So, and the reason why I'm announcing this is because today and possibly yesterday, or originally it was going to be yesterday until shit hit the fan, I was going to do two tests. I was going to do this test to see if anything works out. Again, I have no idea why this stuff is happening. And my first theory was because which got led to why I tested today and not yesterday. My first theory was the fact that maybe my StreamYard thing was almost up. Because for those who do not know, StreamYard's free plan, which is pretty good, gives you 20 hours of live stream, meaning you have to literally just span it out. That's actually one of the reasons why, if those who are wondering, why I kind of balance my streams. Not only because of other reasons being burnout, but it's actually because you have to be careful, otherwise you'll be able to lose a lot of video if you're not careful. I mean, I did it with the freaking New Year's Eve thing, which I don't mind because it still is jokingly, I don't care because that's the point of being a joke. But that does happen if you're not careful with StreamYard. Still worth it though. And I thought maybe, I'm getting a little bit low quality, maybe that is. The second theory I have, and one that I don't know if is true or not, and I'm not going to go ahead and try to test it out again, because really at this point, I already pushed too much on the freaking internet a little bit. I almost wasn't able to connect for a time. But I fear, because for those who do not know, we just got hit with a tropical depression, which hopefully doesn't turn back into a hurricane, but who knows? I'm not a weatherman. But you know what I'm talking about, because there was a hurricane coming in and it kind of devolved into the tropical depression. But I figured that might have been because of the storm connection and all that. But once again, today it didn't rain. It was cloudy, but it still didn't seem like a rain thing. And it seemed perfectly fine for StreamYard, but that didn't work, which I shouldn't be too surprised because usually my internet doesn't cut out because I do use Charter, and I know people crap on them for multiple reasons, but to be fair where fairness is needed, StreamYard is not StreamYard, Charter is okay. I mean, that's one of the reasons why I even chose it, because at least it does work in some cases. It is expensive, but it's perfectly fine. Anyways, back to the major point. My theory is now it's gotta be my main computer. It has to be, because if the internet is working perfectly to the point where it is still getting on websites crystal clear, and even to the point of, even with the live stream itself only work on the desktop showcase, what I use for the Five Nights at Animes or any other computer game, which I'm going to have to start putting up now for my other gaming channel, then I'm double downing and theorizing that might be the case. And what's going on is my computer is literally probably acting up a lot. In fact, to clarify just how bad it is, like I showed in the previous update, my computer turns on and off. Well, it's kinda. I put it on sleep mode, but then all of a sudden it wakes up and go back to sleep like no one's business. And I noticed there's also a bunch of other things that have been showcasing that it's acting weird. For example, I have this disc-ROM game, the CD games. You probably already know what it is. I'm not going to say it because... Not because of embarrassment, it's just that you guys will think I'm super weird with it, but, I will admit, if you see it, I do have it. But for some reason, originally, it wouldn't work too much on my computer because of, probably because of all the games I'm downloading. And I do believe it might be because of all the games I've been downloading. But all of a sudden, just today, it worked, or yesterday, it worked perfectly. Like, literally perfectly. It didn't crash or anything. So... I don't know. My computer is weird. It's very old. Like, seriously. Like, even the backstory of when I got it is super weird. But my point is, it has to be the computer. And that leads into the biggest problem. What am I going to do? Like I said earlier, the good news is I can still stream on desktop. And if you guys are still confused, like I said, it was because, how I do the Five Nights at Anime thing. That part is good. That will mean literally... I can still do the Five Nights at Anime thing. So don't worry, my second channel is not done yet. Thank fucking God. And even then, at least I can still able to get on there and post stuff. Because we all know the real reason why people are going up there. Though, unfortunately, that will mean literally my gaming stuff will be on ultimate hold until I can truly figure out what's going on. Which is probably going to be forever. So, I don't know. Like, my biggest hope is maybe later on... down the road I might get a new computer. That's the only best solution I can think of, because I think the StreamYard can still work on phone as well, and I don't know, but we'll have to see. But of course, because of that, do inspect, and I do mean do inspect a decrease in quality, and also a lot of, kind of the whole, what do you call it, backup of the situation. What I mean is by that, and I know I derailed, but brain. What I mean by that is do inspect. If I am going to do a reaction video, I'm going to have to do the old-fashioned way with the phone and stuff, which is going to suck because I know you guys don't like that. And of course, a lot of other stuff. So do expect quality, do expect less gameplay videos. This might be a blessing in disguise, because maybe I can just go back to playing Pokemon X, because I have not beaten that. But do inspect a way delay stuff. I will try to make it up and try to figure out a brand new thing we can do, but don't hold your breath, because I have no idea what to do with this scenario. Because really, my big plan was, like I said, originally I was banking on the fact to just keep doing StreamYard and doing gamings, but the problem is, since now StreamYard is being a bitch, I can't, or possibly my computer, I still don't know, I can't do anything now, which is going to be a problem. And again, I don't know if it's StreamYard or the computer or maybe outside influence, because we're not out of the storm yet. I don't know if there's something that happened outside. I have no idea. I just know that I'm literally kind of unable to put gameplay stuff on, because I want to do it the way I've been doing it with the Pokemon Sword and Shield thing recently, because I want pure gameplay footage. And I'm not going to try to bend over my back here to try to fix my computer here too, because really, it's already down the drain, and I'm not going to try to. I mean, I already tried this tonight, and I almost lost my freaking internet connection. I am not doing that again. That's how serious it is. So yeah, but I will say a couple of things. Like I said, there is good news being the blah 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 finance and everything. Second of all, I will try to do something new, or bring back something. Like right now in my own mind, right now as I'm thinking, this is probably because I'm watching my brother's live stream right now as I'm talking. I might go ahead, if you guys want me to, I might go ahead and try to bring back this Smash Brothers thing, if you guys want me to. Although I will say it's not going to be in good quality. But I do have one other big news. And that is that I am going to continue what I was originally going to do. And I will live stream my playthrough of the Pokemon Scarlet and Violet thing. Because like I said before, I am going to buy the fucking game literally on the day it comes out. Hopefully. I don't know how the eShop thing works, but I do know it comes out on Friday this upcoming week. Which, as you guys know, I'm truly pumped. But I made myself a huge promise to showcase it, and if I'm going to have to do crappy quality, then I will. So we're just going to have to deal with it. I'm sorry, y'all, but I don't know what to do. And again, I'm not going to try to fix my computer, because I'm not a fucking expert. And if I do, I'm going to break it even fucking more. I just got to put that out there. But like I said, I do promise to do that, but it's not going to be in the quality you guys are hoping. But good news is the stream thing, whatever stream thing, my other channel, it will still be active, because still going to have to do that. But I'm going to have to hope to find some new games to put it on there, because the worst part is I just realized I have to somehow get a new game going, because I no longer can play Canola. But I just want to point that out. I did do a test today to figure out what was going on. It's official. I have no idea what to do. I really have no idea what to do. But, yeah. That's it. Again, sorry for the long rant thing and stuff, but you kind of get my message. Long story short, I won't be able to use StreamYard for its full intent until I can figure out something. The biggest answer is I'm thinking about getting a new computer or finding something else that could literally work into my favor. I don't know, but we'll see. Anyways, this has been Floxcat, and I'll see what I can do later. But for now, I'm actually just going to take a week break off and just do the usual. Like I said, schedule is going to be usual for tomorrow. I will do the finance anime thing. If you guys want me to, because I also got other games beside that, other computer games, including a new one I just bought off online. I am not joking. If you guys want me to, I could try to do more computer games as well if you guys want me to, but don't expect good quality from that. There is a new one I just bought and it's already fun, so we'll have to see. But anyways, this has been Floxcat. I hope you all have a good evening. Sorry for the super late update video, but I just had to get this out so I can explain what the hell happened with my second channel, which thankfully nothing truly bad happened, but I do want to explain the final results of that stuff. Anyways, this has been Floxcat snapping out here. Bye-bye.